If he want to marry me, he can get me an apartment building.
Oh, okay. You don't want a ring. You want an apartment complex.
I'd give me a duplex, an eightplex or something. The homegirls be like, where your ring? I thought you was engaged. Where your ring? Where your carrots? Carrots. Girl, please, I got units.
And part twos, do you ever see yourself married one day?
So as far as Jenny Jen,
I love Jenny.
Absolutely, we are together, and I just appreciate her as a partner, as a woman, as an artist, as a human being. She's a special individual. Man, I'm just grateful for it. I thank God, and yes, we are good. Marriage is something that if I were to get married, then Jennifer is the person.
Oh, she the prototype?
She is. Jennifer is the person. If I should be married, it will be to Jennifer Kate Hudson. Security guard said to me, I came to the set, he was like, man, you and Jennifer Hudson, two of the coolest celebrities I ever met, man. I was like, what, for real? He's like, nah, y'all real cool. And he was like, she just bought this ice cream for all these people here on the set. And I was like, man, I just like people to treat people good. That's part of home too for me. So yeah, I mean, she there, bro.
You seem the happiest.
So you're saying you want to get married. That's what it sounds like to me.
I mean, if I'm going to get married, it's to her. That's simple.
Oh girl, it appears that Jennifer Hudson and Common are going to make a huge comeback because rumors are circulating that they are expecting their first child. To make matters even more exciting, it's being reported that Common he's crazy in love with Jennifer and plans to pop the question any day now. But let me tell you, Tiffany has serious feelings for him and isn't holding back. She's out there accusing him of using her and saying he flat out lied to her about not wishing to get married or have children. And now he's all over Jennifer is discussing marriage, and Tiffany isn't letting it go. What's crazy is that this whole thing is still going on years after they split up. I'm genuinely surprised that we're still talking about it now. For those of you who might have missed this tea, please sit down because I'm about to drop the beans. Someone has to take Tiffany aside and have a really awkward conversation with her about how she needs to let go of Common because, baby, it's starting to look like she's embarrassing herself. When Common and Tiffany first met while filming the movie The Kitchen, their chemistry was so strong that everyone assumed Common was ready to settle down with Tiffany. However, after boosting her confidence, he made the traditional move of dipping and returning with. Fans tried to warn Tiffany that Common had a reputation for shattering hearts, especially the heart of his ex, but the relationship ended abruptly after a few months because, as we all know, he struggles with commitment. Common had the audacity to sit down with Michelle Obama and ask for relationship advice as if he wasn't out, despite the fact that Tiffany was in love and wasn't interested in hearing any of that advice months into their relationship. I'm playing games here.
You want to be a husband one day. You have a rather famous relationship coach.
Oh yeah, yes. Michelle Obama, she has definitely helped talk me through just certain moments of relationships. We had conversations, and she has given me a lot of wisdom. But one great thing that she told me as I was going through this journey was that you have to understand you're not going to get anybody that's perfect because you're not perfect. So understand that there's some certain things that you will compromise in choosing that partner. But as long as the core values, the values that are most important to you, that person, marks off on that list, then you're good.
She gave you some good advice there.
That's good.
And to be honest with you, people began to notice the fractures in their relationship when Common was out there acting like he was all in for marriage and everything. It wasn't like Common didn't have love for Tiffany, it was beginning to feel very one-sided and like he wasn't really into it. Then, a few weeks before Tiffany's 41st birthday, she became very courageous and spilled the tea herself, as her sister had stated she desired. Something significant that would undoubtedly make headlines, and dear, she wasn't at all bashful about it. She came out and declared that she had plans to accomplish something significant. As you are all already aware, Tiffany's voice has got everyone to watch my 40th birthday. This birthday, I want to have a hot air balloon ride, but let me tell you, Common did not fulfill Tiffany's birthday desire. The rumors are that I had a bat mitzvah, which was a lot of fun. That all he did for her was send her some flowers. Nothing fancy, no surprise, just some simple flowers. Gee, the disrespect, but Tiffany was still over here, looking as though she was in love despite everything. In an interview, she was really honest about how she was dreaming of a huge proposal and getting this forgettable, despite the fact that he wasn't giving her the fairy tale she deserved. She was genuinely in love and couldn't let go of their commonality. She stated that she would want to be proposed to with an apartment rather than a traditional ring. Yes, honey, you read correctly. She wants a home with him, not just a shiny rock on her finger. Talk about thinking creatively, but she is still awaiting that fairy tale at this time.
If you want to marry me, you can give me an apartment building.
Oh, okay. You don't want a ring, you want an apartment complex.
I'd give you a duplex, an eightplex or something. You know, the homegirl be like, where your ring? I thought you was engaged. Where your ring? Where your carrots? Carrots. Girl, please, I got units.
Common abruptly proved all of Tiffany's admirers correct when he ended their relationship a few months later. When questioned what transpired, Common said that they simply drifted apart during the pandemic and chose to move on. So that's the tale you're sticking with. However, Tiffany wasn't going to accept that feeble excuse, so she called him out, alleging that the breakup wasn't mutual and that he was already, naturally, he soon moved on to someone else, this time Jennifer Hudson, after seeing another lady while they were still together. I can't claim that we didn't all see that one coming. There is no doubt that Common has a type that adores his renowned women, including Tiffany Haddish, Taraji P. Henson, Erykah Badu, and Serena Williams. Although Jennifer and Common had known each other for years, it was now disclosed that became serious after they were together in the film Breathe. But Tiffany, the child, is still upset and resentful that Common abandoned her for Jennifer. She has been disparaging Jennifer for some time now, and it was beginning to appear Tiffany was no longer able to conceal her jealousy. But since Jennifer and Common weren't concealing anything, they chose to make their love public. And believe me, they did it in the most beautiful manner imaginable. You all already know how Common responded when she asked him whether he was seeing someone during his guest appearance on Jennifer's show, Believe Me. The occasion was crucial.
Are you dating anyone?
So, yes, and I'm in a relationship that is one of the most beautiful people I ever met in life. And she's smart, she loves God, she has something real down to earth about her. She's talented, but I set my standard kind of high because she had to have an EGOT. She had to win an Oscar on her first movie. I set my standard high. She had to get her own talk show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, sweetie, Common has been all about showing off how much he loves Jennifer. He has repeatedly stated this. Once more, a few weeks after they went public, he isn't afraid to show the world how much he loves her. Naturally, the host at the Breakfast Club had to inquire about his relationship with Jennifer while he was there, and let me tell you what, Common didn't mince words when he stated that if he ever got married, it would be with Jennifer. Yes, honey, he proudly said, I'm locking it down with you, and it looks like they're going to the altar as soon as possible. Can you really blame him? Jennifer is everything.
Security guard said to me, I came to the set, he was like, man, you and Jennifer Hudson, two of the coolest celebrities I ever met, man. I was like, what, for real? He's like, nah, y'all real cool. And he was like, she just bought this ice cream for all these people here on the set. And I was like, man, I just like people to treat people good. That's part of home too for me. So yeah, I mean, she there, bro.
You seem the happiest.
So you're saying you want to get married. That's what it sounds like to me.
I mean, if I'm going to get married, it's to her.
Wow.
That's simple.
Commonly expressing his adoration for when you consider how he treated his ex-partners, we all witnessed how he made those relationships appear really one-sided, and people weren't sure whether he was even the kind to settle down. But with Jennifer Hudson, things seemed to be going really well. Different, and just when we thought things couldn't get any hotter, there are rumors circulating that Jennifer and Common are expecting their first child together. Yes, you read correctly. Their baby is due soon, and Common may pop the question to her in a few days. Verified the rumors that he is going to pop the question. Earlier this week, he was on The Breakfast Club, and when they asked him how he felt about Jennifer putting him on the hot seat and asking him about marriage, he didn't hesitate to confirm everything and make it clear that he is prepared to take. He responded, I didn't feel like that was the hot seat. I was just being true to who I was. It was the cool seat because it was really just me telling my truth and that truth. That big step with her makes it look like Common is all in with Jennifer, and we can't wait to see how this love story unfolds. Still, she is a beautiful person, an amazing human being, and I love watching her on her talk show. I'm a fan, and I watch her talk show because in life, I look for people who are positive, believe in a higher power, and treat others with kindness. I also like that she's busy, but of course, Tiffany Haddish was deeply offended by Common's choice to wed Jennifer Hudson. She is publicly stating that Jennifer cheated on her and that she was on the verge of convincing Common to reconsider marriage and let the kids relax. Sources close to Tiffany are disclosing information on her, that she feels she changed Common's perspective on commitment. She claims that when it came time for him to settle down, Jennifer stepped in and took her man away. That's a difficult pill to swallow, but let's face it, things are getting a little depressing. Someone needs to sit Tiffany down for a moment, heart to heart, and ask her to reconsider everything because it's not a good look, and Jennifer has obviously moved on. At this point, Tiffany needs to let go of all the resentment. It's time to find a new partner and put her happiness first rather than continuing to dwell on this old drama. Slamming Tiffany Haddish. Fans discussed Jennifer Hudson's theft of Common and commented that Tiffany needed to release go and get therapy for herself. They said that you can't make someone love you, and clinging to someone who has moved on makes it worse. This month has been a full year, so please, Tiffany, take a seat and stop. You're embarrassing yourself in front of this man. The best thing Tiffany can do for herself is to grow as a person, become her best self, and live her best life. Everything she's seeking will find her. Tiffany will realize this when she sits with herself for a few minutes and relaxes. Jennifer Hudson did not steal Common from Tiffany. Let's face it, if Common was really ready to commit, he would have done so with Tiffany. However, it appears that he was emotionally absent and has since found someone with whom he is more compatible. Tiffany must move on, sweetie, because right now she appears to be waging a losing battle. I'd like to know what you think, but Common has already moved on, so should she? It's time to put her happiness first and let go of something that is obviously in the past. Leave a comment below with your opinions, and don't forget to see the following video.